Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Today, I'm going to be talking about Scott Boras, hard-nosed negotiations, and also how I see how this relates to sports cards. And I'm just going to give my own 2 cents. Not a pumping video. Everyone says, "Oh, you're doing pumping videos." I'm going to talk about something that I was just thinking about the other day, and this is a story actually from 2003, an article, and it's A Rod sob story, tough sell, and this is in the Times Herald Record, I believe. Never heard of it. Let me go to the paragraph where I found really interesting, and I'll chime in on this and tie it into, once again, cards and negotiation. Okay, so let's look at this article when I want to scroll down. Okay, now the losing is starting to get to him. Rodriguez trying to turn his own discontentment into concern for owner Tom Hicks. You know, the same concern shown when A-Rod and his agent Scott Boras convinced Hicks to enter a bidding war against himself 3 years ago, raising the stakes to an absurd level. So, for those that are younger, this was what I believe in the year 2000, around there. Alex Rodriguez, before he was with the Yankees, he was a free agent, I believe, after the Mariners. That's right. He used to play with Ken Griffey, if you go back in the day. But regardless, A-Rod was a free agent. Scott Boras was one of the top agents. And these are the type of shady games that Scott Boras used to do back in the day. I think people figured onto him, but still a lot of players today use Scott Boras. Top free agents use Scott Boras as an agent. And long story short, what Tom Hicks did was he thought that he was bidding against other teams to sign A-Rod. And at the time, it was a ridiculous amount of money. I have to see what the deal was. It's 10 years, $252 million. That doesn't seem a lot today, but back in the day, it was. And I believe Hicks went bankrupt. I have to double check on that. Someone can fact check me on that. But regardless, this is the type of slimy tactic Scott Boras, in my opinion, used. And what the hell does this have to do with sports cards? So, as I've outlined before, individuals in the hobby, right? Some may hide behind community, right? Some may say, "Hey, look, we have to be civil. We have to make sure we present ourselves in a civil way, this and that." But then at the same time, they act like Scott Boras. So, long story short, there are definitely sharks in the hobby, but individuals that continue to say, "Hey, look, we need to be a part of the community. Let's not screw anyone over, and anyone that's negative should be canceled, etc., etc., etc." So I'm just wondering, those individuals that are engaging in hard nosed negotiations, whether or not they are hiding behind community in order to get the best deal for themselves. And once again, I have no problem against sharks, but the notion is, first of all, if you're a shark, then fine. Just don't come up with all of these uh, BS arguments, in my opinion. BS arguments to say that, hey, let's be civil, and anyone talking bad, anyone questioning someone's motives like that, those guys, you should ignore, and this and that. In my opinion, that's something to watch out for. Once again, there's nothing wrong with hard-nosed negotiations. I watched the show Shark Tank, but those individuals hiding behind community, hiding behind being civil to each other, I would say, be careful, right? Nothing wrong in doing a deal with anyone, but just make sure that you're not getting the short end of the stick. All right, guys. I posting this on Wednesday or Tuesday morning, and I'm not sure what I'm going to be talking with Flipping Steve. That is going to be in an hour from now. Once again, you'll probably have seen it by that time if you watch Flipping Steve and that podcast. But I want to throw this in. Who knows if I'm going to even talk about this topic during his live stream. He asked, "What do you want to talk about?" So let's talk about whatever. So it's going to be open ended. Anyways, guys, hope you like this. This is just a short story from back in the day, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.